boys.
And then suddenly you're winning the game with a Husker draft.
Just run down all lanes.
Oh boy, Wilson, we're just seeing the final pick there. It is going to be the Invoker for Wings. Blink, of course, running that in the mid lane. Is this the game where we're going to see the Husker draft just go crazy, or do you think OG could have the tools to put it to a stop?
I think it'll really depend on the first few engagements, because later in the game it might be really hard for OG to catch the Wings hero, since their primary initiation is the Legion Commander. So hopefully they can come out of the early game well enough to be able to fight the Huskar aggression.
I think it all comes down to this bottom lane, how well OG is gonna like hold down the Huskar in the early game.
They might even put Jogger off lane and put LC in a safe lane, so...
Yeah, so they have better ways to deal with this Wings bullshit.
I mean, we're seeing here the spotted Innocence. He's kind of playing around the tree line here. They don't have too much lockdown, but it looks like they don't need it. If No-Tail's able to get himself in position, blocking off the Ogre, they'll take themselves first blood for the Juggernaut. The Wings have to run away. Back. Oh, they're going to continue to chase it. Shadow falling low. He's going to be fine, but OG there with the movement, finding themselves first blood. Wings unable to do anything to stop it.
Yeah, the Ogre also scared the Bloodlust. It's gonna hurt him quite a bit, so he's forced to actually go bottom now. You see Batrider is already ready to cut the creep stop. He's in position.
The battle begins.
It's a sneaky place.
Yeah, but actually no one is top. LC is actually going top, so they will try him with the Juggernaut.
Yeah, and I mean, as you said, this is exactly what you're expecting from the Croaky, and considering the draft, this is, in your mind, this is one of the ways you deal with a Huskar. You just put so much pressure on him at the start.
Yeah, you do want to pressure him as much as possible. It's kind of weird now for Wings, because they have like this Bloodlust Ogre, so it's actually this big man Dazzle trying to hit him.
Yeah, I saw. He's taking a fair bit of beating here from Flying Crit. He's going to turn around and try and punch back at the Undying, but...
Yeah, Flyer wants to make sure to block the camp, but he's forfeiting the idea for now, since the range creep is just hunting him down. Gotta respect the range creep. Just look at him hitting him down.
There we go, trying to move in again onto Shadow, and we're just seeing the combination from the strength removal and having that Blade Fury damage at this stage of the game, really forcing back the Huskar. In fact, well, No-Tail now being turned upon. Wings trying to get a bit aggressive back themselves. Fly, tethered up by Crit, moving in, and what a swipe, and Eyesight is gone. Innocence and Shadow, they've got to be careful as well. OG moving in, Crit just able to juggle his teammates beautifully here, keeping them both alive. And the pressure's really going to continue, and it really seems like this safe lane for Wings is going to have a tricky start, to say the least. OG playing it perfectly.
That Bloodlust first seems kind of game losing, actually.
Yeah, Dota is a very shaky game. It's very volatile. Like, little things in the early game can just snowball tremendously and just change the game inherently. At the same time, I do believe this is very uncomfortable for Wings to begin with, having the Ogre in the safe lane. They pretty much want him to be on the off lane with Batrider and put a good amount of pressure there. But OG's responded very smart with picking Undying and just forcing the off lane pressure.
And obviously the other lanes that we haven't really mentioned too much, we can see in the mid lane, Miracle with the edge. 8 for 4 on his Tinker compared to Blink's 3 for 1 on the Invoker. So Invoker already struggling in the early games, but he is going that Quasi-Exort build, so we'll have that catch-up potential if he does pull back in the lane. Top lane, Legion versus the Bat. Moon 13 for 0 against the 7 for 0. And I guess this is a lane that we can expect the Legion to do pretty well in.
Yeah, he can get the napalms off and just smacking him in the face and nuke his ass, so...
He can also run away with it.
Yeah, he feels good on the lane.
On top of that, Batrider actually just got Firefly level 1 to cut the creep wave, so it's very unfavorable for him.
And we can certainly see the struggle, and this is one of the things as well, if the top lane and mid lane don't go too great, Wings, they've got to kind of just rely on staying on their own on these solo lanes, because these supports, they're not going to be able to leave the bottom lane for a long time, surely, at least for the entirety of this laning stage, with the amount of pressure OG's putting on Wings. They've got to stay in their position.
Yeah, they gotta come big in the 10 to 15 minutes to win this game.
Yeah, the good news for OG though is if Invoker starts getting stronger, the retaliation of OG is kind of weak against Invoker. He can have a free-ish game here, but at the same time, playing against Tinker in mid lane is a kind of bad matchup for Invoker. And Tinker is just incredibly strong. He beats pretty much every hero in mid lane. Maybe not TA, but besides that, Tinker always has a free game if it's an uncontested 1v1 mid, which is rare to begin with. Usually you have roamers running around, but OG's making sure to just hold them on the bottom lane, so Miracle can have a pure 1v1 against Blink from Wings.
Absolutely, Tinker is going to have a great start this game. Bottom, looking at how the CS has been affected by this tri-lane pressure, you can see No-Tail 13 for 8. Huskar, Shadow managed to find himself 9 for 3, but still certainly behind OG in this lane as well.
Yeah, it's mostly the levels. They're halting down the Wings levels on Husker and the supports, so they're like they can't like 5-man ball with like low level heroes because towers don't give EXP.
Oh, Blink tries to go on Miracle. Miracle's going to burst him down. Fabian's come across on the Batrider. Should be able to chase this down, fighting killing return until Crit turns up with the TP tether, keeping Miracle alive. OG again finding themselves this kill for free in the mid lane, and even with the rotation of the off laner, Wings can't find the return kill. And I mean, Wilson, this is again not looking to be the start that Wings would have hoped for. And is it going back to the same problem in game one, that it's just a stronger draw from OG?
A little bit of that, but also Wings kind of messed up about the early game, letting OG take control of bottom lane like that and get an advantage.
Yeah, definitely. That was a big blunder from Wings.
I also feel like the Ogre should have moved off the lane earlier, because I don't think there's much he can do against the tri-lane after.
He's giving them moral support, staying there.
Oh boy, I see bad.
Like Ogre, the best thing you can do is actually run mid and just like poke the Tinker.
Yeah.
So Ogre's a little bit of a better time. But he's just when you play grand finals and things like that just happen, you feel pressured. Pressure always gets to you. You want to do the correct move, but it's not easy to understand what the correct move is in the moment.
And you're not sure if you're making a mistake when you move around like that.
Yeah, it's classic Dota. It's like always self-doubt, become depressed, kill yourself.
Oh dear. Well, we can certainly see Ogre starting to go for that kind of sentiment. He's come towards the mid lane, but can't just find the way of getting himself in and involved on the action, as Miracle still continues to have pretty much free reign there in the mid. 24 for 9 against the 15 for 5 of Blink. Strength to strength from this Tinker. Again, Ogre moving in close. Innocence. Yeah, he's going to just contest the 6-minute rune, but again, there's not a lot he can do. He's only got a couple of his spells out. Miracle just walks in front of him, takes the bounty rune from underneath his nose. This is certainly going to be a very, very tricky one for Wings to bring back. And I mean, obviously you're talking about the lanes, talking about how the Ogre should have moved around. Would there be no sense in Wings moving the Huskar lane? Like if they said, let's take this to the top or put this in mid, was there any way that Wings could have found a better place for the Huskar in the early game?
Not really. Right now Wings just has to do like what they keep doing. They should just try to get back into the game, just play the game. If anything, there's a little bit of pressure on OG, even though they're like clearly having an advantage. But the pressure of OG is to find the real winning condition in the game, and it's clearly to hold down the Invoker. Like Invoker is the only hero that can demolish OG's lineup.
Okay, moving in onto bottom. Miracle is coming with the rotation with the help of Crit. TPs will be coming through, and just in time, Ice will lay down the shallow grave, but OG the fourth, and they're going to be moving in for more. There's a duel available on Moon. They have lost Crit here on the IO, but still playing around. Moon now goes for the duel onto the Dazzle. They'll take him, they'll find the duel ruin, and now moving in for more. Shadow trying to get himself out. Innocence is coming with the TP rotation. Shadow trying to turn, but the laser from Miracle comes out. It's a double kill for Tinker. And Wings are only able to find the crit IO killed in return. So they can get Fly. Innocence chasing down, but he's out of mana. Fly should be able to walk this one off as Stuns coming through. Bat with the rotation as well. Maybe they can kill off Undying. He's going to heal up himself. And well, the lasso dropped. They're going to pull him back into the Sunstrike. They will take down Fly as well. On Undying, and Baby's looking for more. Iron and Moon chasing this one down. Moon, he's got the backup of Crit though. Batrider can't quite finish it off. Shadow looking towards Crit, but doesn't want to do anything too crazy there. So Wings do find a couple of kills in return, but still OG they take 2 in return, and they do get a dual win on Moon. So still just not quite enough there for Wings to really feel confident about switching this and swinging this game back.
Actually, that was extremely favorable for Wings this game.
Okay.
Because like OG going to bottom cost some way too much. They just traded 2 for 2 and they're in a winning position. And if you look at the mid tower, it's actually dead. The Sun Walker gained so much from the whole scenario of bottom. Like I think OG should pressure the Invoker and not the bottom lane, because at this point of the game it's rather easy for Wings to protect the safe lane. They can just go there and TP.
So you're more worried about the Invoker getting out of control at this stage rather than the Husker?
I mean, as you see in the game, what actually happened is even though they committed 4 heroes bottom of OG, the trade-off just simply wasn't there for them. Like instead they lost the mid tower. That's even though they're winning and crushing 3 lanes, they just lost their mid tower. It's not something you want.
Okay, and Wings looking to try and make some more of this momentum go their way with the smoke up.
They want to go big now.
Yeah, just keep going, keep riding with this.
Almost 10 minutes now. It's the Wings golden time.
Yeah,
all their damage in this smoke is from the Sunstrike, I think.
Finding momentum.
Yeah.
And the Miracle kill as well. Oh, look how much money that Tinker's got. Oh, that's gotta be painful. That's gotta be painful. Oh, he was so close as well. Well, OG have turned up. They're going for a bit of a turnaround. They get the duel off the bat. Not going with the duel, they'll still take the kill. OG.
Get out, Hodor.
Yeah, that was good for Wings. Even though they lost Batrider, they, like you pointed out, they were so close to triple.
Killing Tinker at that time. That's... and a crit kill as well. Well, alright.
The other thing is they forced like pretty much every TP there, so the map opened up for Wings Gaming. You can, if you look at the minimap, Wings Gaming is comfortable, just spread out. They're taking control of 2 lanes as of now, while Invoker's farming Ancients, and OG is not getting income on any lane as of now.
The Wings train is coming for you, OG.
I mean, OG is still in a clearly like favorable position, no matter what.
Yeah.
They should be just a little bit careful where they decide to put pressure on. Wings is just regrouping themselves once again. They're actually gonna commit for another smoke, I think.
There we go.
We see the really cool synergy between Ogre and Batrider. Like he just bloodlusts the Batrider. He's so quick. It's much easier for him to latch the lasso.
Oh, Miracle, no, not like this again. Look at, okay, he's got him this time. He's managed to get past that hurdle. Oh, Wings. Let's see if they're still able to make a jump onto the Tinker in the mid lane, closing the gap. Here we go. They'll chase him down with the cold snap. I've dropped the tombstone Fly, see if there's any kind of chance for OG to turn this, but Miracle's taken down. Wings find themselves one.
Oh, he wants to get him.
And he might just do it. He's got the lasso available. He will. He's caught Fly, starting to drag him back into the Sunstrike. Closing to him as well, but Cricket's coming across. Continue down from Moon, and now OG forcing Wings back. Ogre, it's going to be dual, but the Grave will deny Moon that bonus dual damage. They're still going to be able to finish off the kill. No chase for anything more. No tell on the run now with the charges. He's got enough for the Omni.
Mode.
Oh, Shadow. He's coming for the Shadow. He's going to jump in. Immediately backing off though. Now Fly, he's kind of left alone. You've seen the certain movement to the right, but he's incredibly tanky. Backup is now starting to come back in for Fly. Already behind them, OG trying to jump in onto Wings. No tail still for the Omni Slash available. Shadow's going to jump in onto him. There's the Omni, but the Graves there. Now Shadow just pummels in with the Burning Spears onto the No Tail. One more touch will do it. The Blade Fury attack is going to run out before the... Yes, he still ticks out. And look at this, they're looking for more. Batrider gets the first napalm onto Crypt, tethers himself back away across to the Creep wave. There's a Sunstrike available. He's going to go for the play. Oh! Blink on the Invoker. Our Wings, they... I mean, at this point, as you said, OG did have still a lead, but it's all falling through their fingers now.
I mean, like Dota 2 is a very beautiful game, but watching Wings is even more beautiful sometimes. They made extremely smart decisions, just going for the right amount of pressure from mid. And the moment the mid tower died, just a lot of credit given to the Invoker at this point. Batrider's trying to get the Tinker, can't. So the Invoker just killed the mid tower, and then the map just opened up. It was so much easier to just walk around there and get more kills. And OG's heroes, they're kind of awkward playing this kind of game. They have an Undying Wisp, it's 2 heroes that don't latch anyone, there's no stun, no real slow. Then they have a Tinker who needs space. And then there's just a Elsie and Juggernaut left who actually try to do things, but the Wings is overwhelming them with more heroes. They consciously smoke with a dazzle to just gank a Tinker and poke them into the river fight.
Yeah, it feels like OG has to react to the movements from Wings just because they don't have any, like, big catch.
Exactly. So OG is playing a reactive position while Wings is being the active person, active team in this game. Even though OG had the, like, usually when you have the barrel laning stage, you set the tempo, but Wings is already setting the tempo. Like, they don't give a shit, they just do it.
Yeah, this is looking very promising for Wings indeed, especially after the kind of the way that the game one played out.
I mean, this game is quite even now. It's a very interesting game at this point.
Something cool is that the Batrider plus the support smoke combo normally wouldn't have that much damage, but with the Sunstrike they can actually get kills, and the Evoker
They've been utilizing this quite well.
OG now trying to look for a bit of action themselves with their own smoke. They have the duel, they've got the Omni Slash available. Instead of actually able to find anything, looking to try and bait it a bit with Miracle. Looks like Wings aren't biting, and this will now come round. Actually going to be able to move no tell about here, but indeed unable to find anything with the smoke.
This is the problem with, like, the Wings got the mid tower. If OG got their tower, this smoke would actually work, because, like, there's a tower, you can't smoke past it. It's really hard to make that move.
Yeah, you can really feel how OG, like, they want to take an action now, but it's hard. Batrider's going in.
Oh, the fist. The lasso into the Sunstrike. Miracle is just a free kill for this bat.
He's just plowing on it.
This is Batrider that's playing extremely well. Base beyond, very good off player.
When I played against him in a pub, he triggered me so hard. I was trying to kill him, I was playing Axe, I was Timber Saw. Seriously, he was dropping the Tranquils on my face all the time. That was something that I wanted to lose that game.
Did you lose the game?
Oh, I won.
Oh, you did win. No, you
wanted to. So, every other Axe on my lane would have just died so many times.
Oh man.
I'm wondering if OG can go for Roshan if they bait them into the top lane of Wings, because they have Undying. Undying's ulti works on Roche, so it's not
the
hard
damage
to
amp,
yeah, the damage amplification works.
Radiant's middle tower.
I feel like OG is actually already setting up for like a bottom play around the Roche area. You always need to be very conscious about the whole bottom area that is Roshan. But the Ogre is not showing top as of now, he's just staying in fog, so I had to give them an illusion where he actually is on the map, and Walker is just farming very safe spots, also not showing on the lane.
So what's the plan for OG to take a tier 1 and then look to Roche at this stage?
Correct play by OG to just get control of the bottom area of the map, just get the territory. Dota is often just a game of territory. You want to hold certain territories and control them for a period of time till their value diminishes, and as long as Roche is there, there's a huge value around this area.
You can see, yeah, moving in very aggressively. The TPs are going to be coming in from wings, so people backing up. Still just missing the Invoker, but a good Sunstrike potential that needs to offer. And he does have bots, so he can join the fight if needed. Wings, Fabian trying to set up, has to blink the last, so jumps in. Actually not going to commit it to No-Tail here. No-Tail's allowed to back off. The pressure's still been put on here.
For the Invoker in mid lane, he's just literally doing the same thing once again, just pushing the mid tower.
And at this stage as well, just blinks Invoker. We saw obviously at the start that he did struggle in lane, but I guess just this is the power of the Quasi-Exort Invoker, and playing the Invoker in a game where, as we can see, OG, they've been reacting and making moves a lot as a full 5-man. They've just not been able to spread themselves around the map and make as much of the resources as Wings have been able to so far, it seems.
Yeah. And network has shifted quite a bit. Oscar is actually leading now with the Invoker together. That's not something OG wants whatsoever. At the same time, OG couldn't even fulfill their mission on the bottom lane. Yep. So I'm wondering what their next move actually is right now. The Tinker is not that strong as of now. He needs to get his items. I think he's going for the long item build of the Adderlance, the Blink, Adderlance, Aghanim's, before he truly becomes powerful. But that's a lot of time. Like at this point, Invoker will just like rapidly up his net worth.
And at this point as well, Timberman, if you're playing the Husker, obviously you're probably a little peed off with the pressure that OG are putting on you at the start, but are you kind of laughing now, the fact that you've brought it back? You're fine, aren't you?
I'll be smiling right now. My mid laner is doing everything correct, my Batrider is winning me the game, I'm just hitting creeps. And now my teammates tell me to smoke up and kill these guys. It's like a dream game right now.
We're going for that smoke, you know?
Yeah!
There we have him jumping onto fly, making sure there's no chance for Tombstone or anything can come out. He's dragged into the Sunstrike, and of course Wings, they're not happy with one. They're going to look for more. Crit's going to be able to TP out in time though. Already in the trees, No-Tail just hiding, holding on to himself. He's actually going to reveal and goes with the Blade Fury TP out, nothing to cancel it through the magic immunity, so he will be able to escape. But still it's Wings finding actions with these smokes, and OG just unable to do anything in return. Now, Roshan is, of course, there. Is there any chance that Wings will look to do Roche themselves, or is it just too risky against OG's draft?
I mean, they definitely want to go Roche.
Yeah.
If they go Roche, they might just win the game off that. Radiant takes its first Roshan. That's one of the most valuable things you can have.
OG know this as well. They want to do something to stop it. The question is, are they going to chance it? They're not. Destroying it down. Wings.
Oh, one guy! One guy with the oh, that's my boy.
Shadow just jumping all over the place, and OG. They just look like they don't know what's going on. They don't know what's hit them. No-Tail to melt as well. And at this stage, Wilson, it's feeling like OG are on the path to getting well and truly Husker.
I wish I could play Husker like that. I'm sitting here being sad.
Wings picked up the game really well. They're in a clearly winning position as of now.
Yeah, it's the Wings magic from 10 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
They just like, they just roll over you. No
This
matter
is
what
their
happens
window.
in your early game, guys, we're fine, let's just go.
I gotta say that OG has a hard time making use of their strategy. The problem in these kind of games where they just hold positions is just never the kind of game you want to have with Undying. Undying you want to run in and kill everyone, because this hero can't do anything else. Can't really farm. And I mean, we see like they can't utilize the Legion Commander either. He's just farming too. So OG seems a little bit lost right now. And they must be thinking of how to claim control back. At the same time, they're gonna play against an Aegis Husker, so no matter what, they can never take a direct 5v5. They need to hope for good pickoffs. But Wings is very good at that positioning. You see, they always are fogged and waiting for the right moment.
And look at this as well. You know, they see the joke, but they realise you take the eye. No chance for the safe to be there. Miracle's now going to come in. But again, they just don't have the character control to deal with this batter. I don't like that.
Yeah, actually really spot on pickup. He also against Juggernaut, so he can't omni him after he like kills the Wisp. He always wants to find the Wisp to get a nice kill, some goal in the back, then heal him if he actually tries to omni slash him.
Yeah. Having the map movement of Wings is the most interesting part. You can see that the heroes just stay fogged all the time, so OG never knows what's up. Like, even on top lane, they just let the Husker deal with the tower alone.
Dire's top tower.
The Batrider was sitting on the trees on the right side, and Walker is just farming Ancients. He's also fogged. It's very elusive for OG to deal. But with their kind of heroes, they don't have a Beastmaster or something like that to just send in Hawks or put clear map pressure.
Reacting immediately with a blink back, and right, uses up the Legion back. Soft flame breaks away the IO, and again,
It's just playing with them at this point.
yeah. Nothing they can do to catch the bat, even with 3 of them put down there. And of course, when you're reacting like that, the rest of Wings, they're going to look to make the most of it elsewhere across the map. Miracle jumps to quote, but the weed is there. Miracle caught out, taken down.
Oh, he's stuck.
Yeah. Tinker needs to fly back. This is like high ground if he doesn't.
But Husker can't get up.
Shit.
He's got no slots.
Yeah. Hello?
They need to bring the
Batrider
creep.
can kind of.
Yeah, he needs the bat. Yeah, you're right, Wilson. He needs to get it. Okay, I'll just jump out. Talking about the bat, OG.
He's just like,
Just chilling on the bottom lane.
what are you doing?
Maybe Moon can kill him. Oh no! JK! JK. I mean, Master, I can see why you got frustrated against playing against this guy. This man's a bit of a cocktail.
Yeah, he is. See how he plays. He's being an asshole. He doesn't know fair play.
Dire's top barracks.
He needs to nerf himself. Now, Wings at this point, you can see the jumping in, the taking kill onto fly, the racks are exposed. They'll finish themselves up at the melee top. And OG, they just don't seem to have the tools to stop with this kind of Husker push at this stage of the game.
Yeah, that's the power of the early Aegis, especially for Radiant and Husker having Aegis. You just can't do anything. You just gotta like watch your buildings down. You just, everything is on fire. Who cares?
And I guess the Timmerman, now this goes to show you, look at the Husker, he's got 4.8k gold. I mean, but we're seeing, he could donate that money to charity, he doesn't need it, does he? He's already got everything he needs.
No, it's true. I feel like he's gonna buy AC after this.
Yeah, I think AC would be very good.
But I mean, what am I talk to about this Husker game? He's clearly the master.
Oh, the Ogre didn't max Bloodlust. I mean, he makes the Fire Blast. I mean, Ogre is a versatile hero. He can max a lot of spells. Or you get like at least 2 or 3 points in Bloodlust.
Maybe he thought that his team didn't need the attack speed.
Yeah.
Because of
Probably.
Husker.
I guess he wants more burst as well. He wants sure. They do have a lot of damage. I don't know, it's Chinese guys.
I think it's actually buying
Confusing.
Satanic on Husker.
Yeah, he's just spent 900, didn't he? What did Huskar pick? Was it something on the turret? Oh yeah, it's a Reaver, and then yeah, it must be
Dire's
the helm or
bottom tower
something.
is under attack.
He watched my replay. He was like, I'm just gonna do this better.
I mean, if you're OG, what is the answer from OG now? How do OG turn this around? Can they split them out? Can they wrap them out with the Tinkers?
I mean, they definitely want to fight in high ground.
Yeah.
Get a miracle fighting there. Catch out the bat when he's like, you know, on your face.
Yeah. Otherwise, they just want to delay the game till Tinker gets more items. Like if he gets Aghanims and the laser shoots like AoE, that's a very nice tool to deal with high ground pushes. At the same time, the Aegis is it's already out. So, but it's hard. Like Husker is very strong, Satanic, 2.2k HP, it's like 2.8k. Yeah, I don't want to play with that game.
Stop!
Problem is that also the supporters of OG, they're like choked out, they can't get any golds. Wisp has a tool to farm creeps, but that's not a way to play Wisp. You want to stay behind your course more than anything else. And the partnered hero Wisp is undying, he has like no tool whatsoever to actually do anything to the creep waves. So he can never like change the creep equilibrium.
I mean, look at this. The Huskar moves up. Well, what are you going to do to stop this? He just doesn't care until OG, they've got the full 5-man back as Crit just respawns, but they've lost the tier 3 bottom.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
And it looks like Huskar, you get it in the right draft, it's still going to be incredibly effective. Crit comes in, 3 shots, and he's down.
They're just all on fire.
Alright! Wait! They may have got crushed in game 1, but game 2 they bring the Huskar through to great effect, and OG, they don't have the answers to it. I mean,
Do you think OG panicked a little when they saw the Huskar?
I think so. I mean, I think the early game response was very well thought of. It was very good.